Hello friends, I am Aryan Joshi. You are watching the fourth episode of Human Religion System Discovery Message on CDM Universal Network YouTube channel. In this episode, we will seek clarification from the discoverer of human religion system, that if faith or devotion is meaningless, then how did Prophet Arjun, Moses, and Mohammed attain God? My first question among the three questions is, that according to Bhagavad Gita, how did Arjun see the universal form of Sri Krishna? The second question is, according to the Old Bible, how did the Jewish messenger Moses bring the 10 commandments of religion after seeing God Yahweh, on Mount Sinai? And the third question is, according to the Quran, how did Prophet Muhammad meet Allah in the seventh heaven and bring the orders and rules of Namus? Please clarify these questions.
Mr. Aryan, for some time let us assume that these three have attained God. By assuming this, a doubt arises as to which religion, faith, devotion etc. had these three worshipped before attaining God, due to which these three attained God.
Sir, there is no mention anywhere about what faith or devotion these people performed to attain God.
Okay, let me try to answer your questions. In answer to your first question, my point is that, according to the Vedas, God is formless, without birth and death, and Sri Krishna has a body and had birth and death. On this basis Sri Krishna cannot be proven as God. In reality, Sri Krishna was the karma principle of Raj Dharma, but not God. The specialty of karma principle is, that whatever is achieved in it is done only by action, but without action, nothing is achieved through faith or devotion. According to the principle of karma, not only the living beings but also God has to do work. Only when God works, the universe is created. This is why God is called the Vishvakarma. From this, it becomes clear that everything is achieved only through action. Without karma, neither heaven nor hell is achieved, that is, nothing is achieved, rather whatever is achieved is through karma only, nothing is achieved through faith or devotion. According to the karma principle of Sri Krishna, this world system is a karma-based, but not a faith or devotion-based. On this basis, the evidence that Arjun saw the world form of Sri Krishna is only a personal belief of Hindu religion, but not a belief of the world. It is proved. Judaism's messenger Moses received the vision of Jehovah God, on Mount Sinai, and brought 10 commandments of religion. This evidence is only the personal belief of Judaism, but it is not the belief of the world. It is proved. Regarding the third question, my point is, that if it is true that the Muslim messenger Muhammad went to the seventh heaven and met Allah and brought the order and rules of Namus, then here a doubt arises that why Muhammad didn't go to seventh heaven to bring his religious book Quran? To give the Quran, Allah could have called Muhammad to the seventh heaven, but instead of doing so, why did Allah send the Quran to Muhammad on earth through the angel Gabriel? Since these two incidents are not consistent, this evidence is only the personal belief of the Muslim religion, but not the belief of the world. This is proved. Mr. Aryan, in the context of God realization, Jesus Christ had hypothesized to discover God, divine kingdom, and his religion, and he went around the villages and cities and gave the good news of God's kingdom and also ordered his disciples to search for God's kingdom and his religion. Perhaps you have forgotten this. According to the testimony of Jesus Christ, it is certain that God was not discovered until the preaching of Jesus Christ, and after Jesus Christ, till date, no person has tried to search for God. On this basis it is certain that God has not been discovered till date, then whom did Arjun, Mosa, and Mohammed see? And whom did they consider to be God? If this incident of finding God from these three or any one of them is true, then registration of the search for God was necessary in the name of these three or any one of these three. But in reality, the search for God is not registered in the name of any of these three. Even on this basis, none of these three or anyone else in the world has attained God till date. This is proved.
Sir, till date no one in the world has attained God, and faith and worship is useless. This is your conclusion. Then why did God order faith and worship in the scriptures?
If God had ordered faith or devotion, then there should have been the same order of faith or devotion for everyone. But there are different orders in these religions. Faith and devotion were the God's order. Then why did God not create temples, prayer temples, churches, and mosques etc. in the creation? Because it was not a difficult task for such a great creator of the universe to build a temple, prayer temple, church, or mosque etc., but God did not build any temple, prayer temple, church, or mosque etc. for faith or devotion. From this, it becomes clear that whatever order of faith or devotion is given in the religious scriptures, is not God-made, but is man-made. From this it becomes clear that faith and devotion are meaningless. Thanks for listening.